Well, hey, check it out, man. We got the brand new DHP Choppers t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Let's see the
Yeah,
four-man Choppers, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a three-bar rim. We celebrating 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Chopping it up right here on Donnie Houston Podcast.
that's
A
what's
lot of
up.
y'all be asking me, man, hey, man, how can I support you? And I say, hey, man, just watch the show. And they say, man, how can I really support you? Hey, man, get a t-shirt right now, DonnieHoustonWorld.com, you know what I'm saying? Black, smoke, gray, white. We got the hats, you know what I'm saying? All that. Subscribe to the Donnie Houston Podcast, man. Man, talk about going to that Capitol, man. Like when y'all was at, switching house and y'all at the Capitol and y'all running the Capitol and all that, man. If you could take me back to somebody who never been to the Capitol, you know what I'm saying? If you could close your eyes and say, look, this is what the Capitol was like when we was there.
Hey, okay, one Kappa on one of my flows, I said, I ain't gonna lie, I missed the block. I probably could have sold a whole bird rock for rock. At one Kappa, I intentionally stayed on the block because I knew everybody was at the Kappa. So I probably had a $3,000 weekend as a teenager. But and as far as the Kappa, when I went with Ray Face, this is when I was with Boss Hog Outlaws.
Because you go to Boss Hog after Switcher House?
Yeah, Boss Hog after Swisher House. After Swisher House,
Then
after
Color
Boss Hog,
Change.
it was Color Changing Click. So I was like LeBron's, you know what I'm saying? I'm switching teams and I'm getting the rings. But going with Boss Hog, they gonna show you how to ball. Slim had a rule. The bitch couldn't talk to us if she wasn't fucking. She either be body or look and keep trucking. That's the click motto when we up in the place. But I was with Ray Face in the blue drop, you know what I mean? And Slim had the excursions. It was toys out. I'm talking about 7, 8 toys, blue line. But one year I went with Mad Hatter. This was with Paving for Records. Shout out to Mad Hatter. Shout out to Cat. You know what I'm saying? Crazy C on my beats. Draytover. But I'm with them. I sipped some drink and I popped a tab and I fell asleep the whole Kappa with a chick on side of me. You know what I mean? At that Kappa, I woke up and the Kappa was over. I felt like Lil Weezy, man. Swear business. Yeah.
Okay, so
Weezy, I rocks with you, boy.
okay, what made you leave Switcher House and go to talk about Mike Jones before you left there, because you was still there when Mike Jones got there. Talk about when Mike Jones got there.
MJ, I call him MJ. You know, Mike from Studiowood, but he was staying on Titwell. You know what I mean? And we already was rapping with Serve Factory. It was like a slow. It's only one screw. So it was a slow tape type thing. DJ Marco Polo used to do, and Mike Jones, me and my brother, we was doing that. We was always, you know what I'm saying, busy. Like we was grinding as teenagers. So I knew Mike already, and when he came, man, his presence was different. It's like even though he would say his name, nobody knew to promote themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? Promote themselves like that. And Mike was the first to do that. He's a marketing genius. And when Still Tipping got remixed, or you know what I'm saying, or revitalized, that boy presence about made it live. You know what I'm saying? It was originally a Slim Thug flow, but him, Mike, and Paul, they done their thing. You know what I mean? But Mike was charismatic. One thing I like about Mike is he never claimed to be your gangster. Not at all. He never claimed to be that. He knew rap is what he loved to do. He loved to hoop. He'll cross your ass over and drop you off. But rap is what he loved to do, and that's what I loved about Mike. He promoted his music and he was player with it. And still to this day, Mike has always kept it real. He look out for my brother. He done hollered at my brother plenty of times. I was stranded in California. This is a story I'm finna put y'all on. I had a chick from the UK. You know what I'm saying? And we got disgruntled and wasn't feeling each other. And I told my brother to give me a flight, but my brother Craig booked the flight wrong, so I was stranded at LAX. And I always pray when I'm in situations, and I'm like, damn, I'm tapped. I ain't got the funds. Some told me walk this way. You know what I'm saying? I prayed, and the Holy Spirit told me walk this way, or whatever people call it. And I seen somebody mugging me. I got blue, yellow, white diamonds in my mouth, and blue, yellow, and this dude got diamonds, but I'm not seeing this often in California. So I'm like, nah, it's not the time to be flexing in California. But it was Mike Jones, and the same lady that was capping with me, you know what I'm saying, at the counter. Mike was like, hey, this is an important rapper from Houston. I need him on the next flight out of here. And she was like, Mr. Jones, you're always late, you know what I'm saying, shooting your movies. I was like, damn, Mike do this everywhere he go. He know. So boom, he was like, when the next first class flight up out there? She said, we got one coming out. He said, swipe my card. You know what I'm saying? And Mike was just like that. If he can look out for you, he will. He always been like that. So that's Broski. But Switch House, his presence was well felt. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's real as hell, man.
Yeah, that's Broski.
Oh,
He had to
shit.
pay like $600 for that first class. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Donnie Houston.